Hello and welcome back to episode 3 of Unknown to World Known. We're back for the last 2 games of the season, and we are in a really bad position. So just before we get into today's episode, just want to say if you are enjoying the content so far, please do leave a like down below, comment and subscribe. All the support is greatly appreciated. At the time of recording, episode 1 is on 53 views. It's been fantastic. Please do keep it up. Really appreciating the support. Now on to the business of what's been going on in the save. So following the 5-1 win against Torrens, we then drew 0-0 with Trollhättan, despite 2 red cards in the game. One for us. Egbedi decided he was just going to snap someone's legs, and then Emmanuelson got I believe it was a second yellow for Trollhättan. We then got thrashed by Lindome, who I think were in second at the time. So we went into the game, it was going to be tough, but didn't expect that result. Then Oskarshamns, we got a 0-0 draw with. They had one away fan. I hadn't caught that. That's really made me chuckle. However, 0-0. So again, it wasn't a bad result, but it wasn't what we needed. Most recently, we drew 0-0 away to Longskill, which again, not really what we needed. A new signing, Salafu, decided he was going to get sent off. Don't know why he decided to do that. Made it a little bit harder for us for that last 15 minutes. And that means we're going into today's games. We've got Utsekton and Skövde. Of course, Skövde are top of the league. And if they win their first game of the episode, which obviously we won't be looking at, but if they win, then they're champions. So what I'm thinking is if they win, maybe they'll rotate for that second game, which will give us a chance to get the win. However, we need to win to even still be in with a chance of securing the playoff spot of the relegation zone. I feel like this would have been doable in any other scenario, but the run-in we've had, I've not been able to put my stamp on this team because we've been playing teams who are just the best teams in the league. If we played some of the teams that are in this relegation battle with us, I feel we would have been safe, but that's not broke our way, unfortunately. So we need 2 wins, and even that doesn't secure us even in the playoff spot. We are in an uphill battle, and I'm going to be honest with you, we're probably getting relegated. We have a finger doing this, and I'm hoping that it doesn't become somewhat of a tradition of Unknown to World Known that we start with relegation. And the lineup against Utsekton, we've got Patiki in goal, a back four of Blixt, Jakobsen, Jonsson and Frodger. Barchin is the holding midfielder, Jovanovic in midfield, Matori on the left, and then Traore and Egbedi on the right hand side, and then Brawson is the lone striker today. We are going to go into this one a little bit more hopeful than we did in the last couple of games. We're going to try and get at them a little bit. I think maybe we can just catch them off guard by doing so. Early on, we've got a goal kick for the home side. Jonsson nods it down to Frodger. I do wonder, I saw it was Amos taking that goal kick. Is that going to be Ben Amos? We'll have a look at half-time or when we next get the screens up to check who's in goal. Long ball over the top has found Brawson, though. He took a little bit too long to shoot. Barchin puts it into the bottom corner, though. What a strike from him from the edge of the box. We're 1-0 up, and there's a long way to go in this game, don't get me wrong. But that is the type of start you want to a game like this. Brawson does really well, lays it off to Barchin, who's unmarked, and a lovely low shot into the bottom corner. What a start. Angelin with a throw-in for Utsekton. I'm really struggling with saying their name, and they nearly punished me, but Patiki makes a brilliant save to deny them an equaliser. Bohm is going to send the ball in from the right-hand side, though. Goes to the far post, Salo was there, but Patiki makes another important save. Strike back in with a throw-in from the right-hand side. I have to question how this has happened so suddenly after our goalkeeper had the ball, but Salo plays the ball back to Gunnarsson. Forward now, and then Bohm on the left. Through ball. Oh, that was a brilliant pass through to Paulo Marcelo. And they're back on level terms, which is far sooner than we would have liked. We really wanted to be able to control this game a bit more. But unfortunately, it's a brilliant ball through. Although, who was marking this man? At half time, it's still 1-1. We've not really been able to get going since they equalised. We've struggled to get back into this game. So we're going to try going a bit more direct, see if that helps us. Just getting the ball forward a bit more. Because at the moment, they're just catching us out. And we don't really know what's causing that problem. Free kick on the left here. Bohm sends it to the far post. Westermark with the header, but it goes over the bar. We're going to make a change in the second half here. Egbedi is going to go up front as an advance forward because we need a goal, and we'll also bring Soppy on the right-hand side. So we've got 10 minutes to go, and we need to push for goals, but looking at the team, we haven't got much that we can do to do so. We're going to send Anor on for Traore so that Anor can then go forward and be the target man. We've got Egbedi and Soppy going up front together now, but as I say, the biggest problem is the fact that I just don't think we've got the depth to really bring anyone on that can be a game changer. Hopefully they prove me wrong, but we're looking like we're going to get relegated. Froda with a corner kick. It goes all the way through the box, but Salo volleys it away. Marcelo nods it on, and Batiki's going to come out and play it forward. Anor plays it down to Matori, but then the ball to Soppy is very poor. Amos, to be clear, not Ben Amos, plays a long ball forward to Skoglund, and Marcelo's gets his shot blocked by Jonsson. Froda sends it long. Anor plays it back to Matori, back over the top to Egbedi. He's breaking into space. Can he get a ball to somebody? He's been tackled. We've got a penalty. Okay, so we're going to be set up with a chance for Jovanovic to put us 2-1 up in the 85th minute. He does exactly that. We need to make changes, boys. We need to make changes. So Soppy is going to go back out to the right wing. Vittoria's going to drop back here. Anor's going to drop back as well. We're going to stick with that, I think, for now. I'm really tempted to go 5 at the back here. We are making mass changes here because we need to hold on to this 2-1 lead. We're bringing Onaflood on at holding midfield. Frode is going to drop into the left centre-back slot. And then hopefully, with this, we can just see out these last 5 minutes. So part 1 of the survival fight is done. We've got the win. It wasn't pretty, but it doesn't matter because we are now going into the final day with a small chance of survival. Skovda have won the league because despite drawing, Lungskill have lost. Funny enough, to at Videbergs, which means, unfortunately, we're now relying on only Lunds picking up a loss or draw and we win in the final game. We could have done with both Lunds and at Videbergs being in reach, so it gave us a better chance of being able to overtake one of them. But it's a big ask anyway, going into a game against Skovd. And for the game against Skovda, we're going with Batiki in goal, a back three of Jakobsen, Jonsson and Froge, Egbedi, Barchen, Traore and Soppy as the middle four, Jovanovic in the number 10, Brawson and Sheferi as the front two. We're going with a change of formation just because we know how good Skovda are. We know it's going to be a big ask. So let's try and just see the game out, catch them on the counter. That's going to be our best chance. Froge with a free kick. That's the Skovda goalkeeper, not our centre-back. And it's nearly gone into the top corner from Larsson there. It's another goal kick now. This time, actual goal kick, not a free kick, sorry. Froge heads back to Batiki, though, who's going to take his time and then goes long. Brasson heads on. Jovanovic is on the end of that. Shoots from right. Oh, he's hit the bar. Oh, that was so close to putting us 1-0 up. Abraham with a free kick, but goes all the way through to Batiki. Could that be because we're going to get a counter-attack here? Batiki plays it long. Sharifi doesn't even challenge for the header. Larsson collects it and then goes back to Ask. Lindahl to Ibrahimovic now. Forward to Larsson down the right-hand wing. Cross goes in. Granoff with the header. And we're 1-0 down. And it looks like our attempt at a great escape is over. And the worst part is, Lunds are losing, so all we needed to do was pick up a win. But against the champions, it was always going to be a tough ask. It's a corner to OSTERLEN there at the bottom, but looked very much like a goal kick. Jovanovic through to Sharifi. Sharifi has got us back on level terms. That is a very quick response. We're going to throw them some encouragement. Because what's that? We've responded within 3 minutes. And it comes from a little bit of just no one really challenging us for the ball there. And Sharifi takes full advantage of that. Half time, it's 1-1. However, Lunds are also back to 1-1. So we need a goal, but we need them to also not score in their game. So we're asking a lot here. And literal seconds into the second half, Jovanovic is going off injured. So Salifu is going to come on in his place as an advanced playmaker. And Traore is going to go forward into the number 10 role. Free kick for Skovda here. Traore and Egbedi exchange the ball. Brawson back to Egbedi. Gets a lot of space down the right. He's kind of being caught up, but he's got a man behind him. Plays across over the top. Soppy collects it on the left-hand side. Cuts it inside to Salifu. Back to Soppy. And then back to Froger. Back to Soppy on the left. We need to get that ball. Look at how many men they've got committed on this right-hand side. Switch the play. Barchan back to Jakobsen. Barchan to Brawson. Through to Traore. Shoots. Traore has put us 2-1 up against the champions. And if Lunds don't get another goal in their game, and we can hold on to this, that could be enough to just about secure survival. As we come back for this highlight, big news here. Pulling up the tablet. Lunds are 2-1 down. We just need to hold on to this, and we will, at the very least, have a playoff. We're not flat out safe. Salifu on the ball here. Ball over the top to Sharifi. Cuts it back. Traore! Traore! It's 3-1! Surely now. Surely we have done enough to do our part. It looks like Asiriska are going to do their part for us. But Sharifi plays it back to Traore, who just might have earned a spot in the number 10 role next season as well. What a goal. Free kick from deep. Froder sends it towards the far post. The other Froder catches it and plays a long ball forward. Weird, he didn't let any of his players get forward though. Salifu plays it short to Froder. Back to Salifu. And then Soppy. Back to Froder. All the way back to Jonsson. Ball over the top is attempted, but Scheiberg heads away. Granaf collects it. Forward to Nielsen. And we need to get this away, please. Granaf on the ball. This is a very long highlight. Ball goes in. Granaf with the header. It's wide of the post. That's fine by us. We're going to bring Motori on for Soppy because he can become a defensive winger. And also Blixt on for Brawson. And then Egbedi's going to go up front so that Blix can come on as the other side of the defensive wingers. Free kick for Skovda here. Basic with the header, but it's over the bar. Jonsson with a free kick here. Traore collects it, plays it forward to Sharifi. And he tries to find Egbedi, but there just didn't seem to be any communication there. Scheiberg on the ball for Skovda here. Lovedal bringing it forward. Granaf back to Lovedal. And then back to Scheiberg. We've got 15 minutes to go. Nielsen heads down to Granaf. Back to Abraham. Back to Lovedal. He's going to try and get into a cross position. No, he's not. Soljev crosses the far post. Granaf with the header. Oh, no. 15 minutes to go. And Skovda have got one back. This could be a very, very tense last 15 minutes of the game. And I'm not looking forward to it. Jakobsen with a throw-in on the right here. Gets it to Blixt. Jakobsen. Back to Barchan. I'll be honest, I don't want this highlight to exist. Batiki plays a long ball forward. Sharifi brings it down very nicely. Plays it forward to Traore. He takes it towards the corner. And then plays it inside to Salifu. Back to Froger. Cross over to the far side of the pitch. Blixt. Traore! That's it! That's got to be it. It's 4-2. Lunds are still losing in their game. And Traore has put us 4-2 up now. With less than 5 minutes to go. Blixt with a brilliant header back into the box. Traore with a bullet header into the bottom corner. Surely that's enough. And it looks like it is enough. Now, we've got the playoffs to do, but that is a massive, massive win. Because at least now we've got a chance of fighting for our survival. That's an unbelievable result against the team that have gone up as champions. And we've denied them with a 4-2 win. Now all we need to do is win that playoff game. And we will be remaining in this division. So at this stage, we don't know who we're going to be playing in that playoff. Because I think there's a bit of a playoff thing to go on below us. It could end up being Eskilsman, which would be quite the story given last year's start. If you have enjoyed that, please do leave a like down below. Leave your prediction for the playoff down below. Are we going to survive in the Etan Football Division 1 Sodra? Hopefully that will be the case. Subscribe if you are enjoying the content so far. The support on the first 2 videos has been fantastic. Please do keep it up. Really appreciate it. And hit the notification bell so you don't miss our game to try and survive in this division. Thank you very much for watching.